Blai que hem de tenir cuidado perquè és una relació molt difícil, però que el veu aquí, que el veu molt bé i que aviat tornarà. I que l'ha vist molt bé en final. Sí.
A veure, pues amb el que fos, no m'importaria que un remojón. Que hi ha molts que molt tenen de la partida i que la seva que a mi m'he dit que confia que diu, el jugadors que és molt bé, va molt bé, ja ho veureu quan hi hagi la gira, ja ho veureu als partits que són molt bons.
Estaran a mig camí, estaran entre el Barça i ell i el primer equip que coneix.
Exacte, se tirarà d'ell, està molt bé, però tampoc hi ha res. No. No sé què preguntar-li si cada una mica.
Aquest xirat té el que pot.
Sí, però igual llegat molt a dir que però ha disfrutat perquè la bona comunitat que estava i la comunitat que s'ha totes les parts estan d'acord.
Que havia molt consens.
Sí, que totes les parts estaven d'acord i que van decidir fitxar Joan i que és una aposta. Una aposta de present i de futur que el club havia de firmar perquè no va ganar l'oportunitat.
Durante este año, yo més que esto de ell, yo creo que va a dir, es lo mismo que he dicho antes de la situación difícil del club.
Sí, jo també ho he entès així.
Jo no crec que sigui referit a la situació d'ell difícil, sinó en plan de... Ha dit, bueno, es que lo mismo que os he dicho antes, el club está en la situación que está...
Sí, jo també ho he entès.
Sí, però vull dir que no és...
No pot rescindir perquè no té pasta, però el jugador té la palla pel mar.
Jo crec que ell no ha dit que ja està ahí... Que ha de estar al sac de la situació del club.
Ha dicho,
sí, però a mi m'ha dit lo mismo que el club.
això t'agrada, Estás sufriendo el agua, como más este reviento,
Se va a jugar,
yo estaba mirando diciendo, guau, también te digo, las cámaras en peores sitios han estado,
Sí, però si t'hi fixes, ha dit que
Un partido con la lluvia, intensa...
no ha dit, jo crec que no mentre estigui aquí. Clar, però el candidat és Rodríguez, que la poca està
Ha parlat del club i ha dit que...
Però ja ha dit 35. Diu, som 35, m'han donat uns 25.
Estaven d'acord i estaven de present perquè és una cosa més...
Res que Dani Rodríguez.
Hola, gent.
Bon dia.
Hola a tothom.
De consens.
Hola.
Al principi ahir s'ha més difícil, que serà difícil o així, no?
Sí.
Hola, Adrià. Ara ja mai més. No, em va saber greu, però Dios, posa't a la meva pell. S'acaba la 25.
Jo sin una esquina.
Sí, però és que era... Enteneu-me, vaig fer-ho... Ja va fer prou fent-ho possible.
Va sortir bé, al final.
Molt. Clar, sempre algú... Sap greu. No havia cap ordre, sinó una mica random.
Tampoco. Ese pelo no lo veo. No, yo no me gusta. Sí, no por unas ideas, no. Las bobinas aquí, ¿no? Soy la Clara de Racu,
Perdona?
Soy la Clara de Racu.
Oh, la Clara, que el sap em va parlar de tu, sí. Va dir, clar que la veig. Fa vaig de vacances. A Dinamarca, ho sé tot.
Sí, ahí la última.
Sí.
Ya estás para tocar.
Sobre incorporacions,
Yo ayer estoy a punto de hacer 5 temas.
Tu eres Irene, no?
Sí.
La punta.
La de la punta. Es que estaba totalmente tapada.
que entén
Y yo
la...
no me estaba...
que ja la van
Cuidado, verá. Hazle caso. Que Irene que va del país y yo.
Ups.
No, pero tiempo, pero más intenso.
Hello everybody, hello culés, welcome to today's training session coming to you live on YouTube from Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper. Yet another workout for the team in this pre-season, which started last Sunday with the usual medical checkups and on Monday with the first practice here at Camp Tito Vilanova. We'll be showing you the first 15 minutes of this training session live here. The players have done some activation exercises and now working out at the Camp Tito Vilanova. Today the team have a double training session, meaning that they will be working both this morning and later in the afternoon, all in preparation for this upcoming season, which we'll talk about in a minute. Of course, a season which starts in a month. La Liga kicks off for Barça on the 16th of August. Today is the 17th, so there you go. Just a month to go until La Liga, with the pre-season in the middle, of course, the Asian tour with 3 friendly games in there. So a lot to look forward to, and it's been, well, a very busy week here at Barça. Of course, first with the return of the team, with the medical checkups on Sunday, and then the team training every day, and a very special one yesterday. A very special afternoon with Lamine Yamal's contract extension and, well, the announcement of something that a lot of culés were probably waiting for. Lamine Yamal given the number 10. Yesterday it was made official through, well, several acts with Lamine Yamal posing with his new jersey with President Joan Laporta. Lamine Yamal with that number 10. He went to the store, he stamped it himself, he printed out his new jersey himself, and that wonderful graffiti that we saw in his hometown of Roca Fonda. A fantastic homage and tribute to Lamine Yamal that means so much to that neighborhood. There he is in the background there, the man of the hour, the 18-year-old now. He turned 18 on Sunday, so a big week for him as well. Birthday, contract extension, and also that number 10, which has been given to him. Lamine Yamal talked yesterday with the utmost confidence, saying that there's no pressure for wearing number 10. He said, yes, Leo Messi wore it. He had his time here, but now it's my time. And he also had a mention for Ansu Fati, because he said, well, I'm taking the number 10 after Ansu Fati. Of course, from here, we wish the best of luck to Ansu, who will be playing for Monaco next season. Yesterday, Lamine Yamal, not shy of saying that the challenge is to win the Champions League. It's what he wants. It's what the team wants. It's the objective that the team has set itself, that Lamine Yamal himself has set himself. And yes, Lamine Yamal, well, yesterday just speaking with utter confidence. Not usual to see an 18-year-old talk with that kind of demeanor. Lamine Yamal, who was accompanied by his family yesterday. Sweet pictures with his grandmother walking towards the room where he signed his new contract, which will link him to Barça until June 2031. That's 6 more years of Lamine Yamal in Blaugrana. A dream come true for him, he said, and a dream come true for culés, securing the future of one of the best players in the world already. One of the most differential players in the world, with a unique skill set, a unique attitude, and I'm sure that Hansi Flick will be extremely pleased to, well, have Lamine Yamal keep growing with this young nucleus. Hansi Flick with a lot of challenges, of course, for this season. It's always hard to sustain the level of success of a first season in which you win a domestic treble, but, well, Hansi focused on sustaining this level of excellence, both in football and in results. Lamine Yamal joked yesterday, as a matter of fact. He said he was asked, what did Hansi Flick say to you? Did he say anything because of contract extension, because of receiving this number 10? He said, yes, tomorrow he says there's a double training session, so be here early. And here he is, Lamine Yamal. bright and shining. Lamine Yamal, part of a squad with all of the available players training here at Camp Tito Vilanova, plus 9 from Barça Athletic: Landry Ferrer, Toni Fernandez, Guillermo Fernandez, Jan Virgili, Juan Hernandez, Ibrahim Diarra, Jofre Torrents, Pedro Fernandez Dro, and Dani Rodriguez, who is still rehabbing that shoulder injury that he suffered in May in his first team debut in Valladolid. An unfortunate debut for Dani Rodriguez. So we hope him that he has a quick recovery. Lamine Yamal with Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha in the background. The trident for Barca, the attacking trio, 3 partners in crime, who gave Barca so many goals last season. Just, well, fantastic numbers that Barca put up in terms of scoring. Barca, in 60 matches last season, scored 174 goals, conceded 72. That is the 3rd highest scoring season in the club's history. Those 174 goals behind the 190 of the 2011-2012 season and the 175 of 14-15 with Messi, Suarez and Neymar. So fantastic numbers, and we'll see if they keep that up. I'm sure that Hansi Flick will want to play the same brand of attacking football with that high press and recovery, which allowed Barca to create so many opportunities with a midfield that also contributed to that style of football. We just saw Marc Casador there, Frenkie de Jong as well, Pedri, all had fantastic seasons. A breakout season for Marc Casador. This season will also be a chance to see the return of Marc Bernal, who will be coming back after missing almost the entire season. Gavi as well, donning that new hairstyle. Gavi in his first full season. A reminder that, of course, he didn't start playing until November last year, coming off of that terrible knee injury which he had suffered. Pau Cubarsí, same age as Lamine Yamal, and already a fixture, of course, one of the important players in this squad. It will be interesting to see what happens in terms of the high line. Of course, one of the things that Hansi Flick's team excelled at last season. It's always tough, of course, in a second season because tweaks, figure things out, do things a little bit differently, but I'm sure that Hansi Flick has all of that worked out and prepared, and that Barca will continue to play in a way which is both attractive to watch and efficient in terms of the results obtained. Pau Cubarsí, the international who paired so well with Íñigo Martínez last season, Ronald Araujo as well. Christensen missed most of the season. He is back and training with the team and ready to go for this upcoming season. Let's take a look at the schedule. We talked about it on Monday during the live show as well, but I'm sure that some of you didn't join, and it is, well, it's a packed schedule from now until the end of August, let's say. Barca now will train until the 24th of July here in Barcelona, alternating single training sessions with doubles. So one day they just practice in the morning or the afternoon. The following day, it's morning and afternoon. As I said, they will be in Barcelona until July 24th. That's just in a week. And then they will travel to Asia. Pre-season tour in Asia, the Barca Summer Tour, sponsored by Ambilight TV as well. And on the 27th, first game in Japan against Vissel Kobe. Not the first time that Barca faced Vissel Kobe, of course, the former team of Andres Iniesta. And that will be Sunday, the 27th of July, 12 o'clock local time here in Barcelona. So that will be the first chance to see the team in action. That's in 10 days. Second game will be in South Korea. The team will travel to South Korea after that game against Vissel Kobe. And on Thursday, the 31st of July, they will face Seoul 1 o'clock local time here in Barcelona, of course. And on the 4th of August, Monday the 4th of August, the third and final game of the pre-season tour in Asia will be against Daegu, also a South Korean team, and also at 1 o'clock local time in Barcelona. After that, the team will travel back and start to prepare for the start of La Liga. In just about a month's time, as I said, Saturday the 16th of August, match day 1, 7:30 in the evening. Mark that one in your calendars. I'm sure that Pedri and all the rest of the team are excited about it. The team start off in Mallorca. Match day 1 in Mallorca, a stadium of Somos in which Barça had success last season, won in the month of December. 5-1 result. Ferran Torres scored in that game. We also saw a fantastic connection between Lamine Yamal and Rafinha. That outside of the boot pass by Lamine Yamal to Rafinha, the trademark assist by Lamine Yamal. At Rayo Vallecano, Sunday the 31st of August, also at 9:30 at night. And that will be all from us here today as the team gather to take a drink. Stay tuned to all of the Barça channels for all the latest information. We'll be coming to you with more live shows shortly. Take care.